what's up guys? It's Nerf Gun Charlie, and we're completing the Federation campaign today, Dark Omens. As always, if you're enjoying the content, like, comment, subscribe. But so far it's been looking pretty good. Orb of Time is going along just nicely. By the time you're probably seeing this, we probably have finished testing and getting the Klingon campaign ready. We're working on the Romulans. And I'm going through meticulously. I'm updating them. I have a private project for Armada that I mess around with from time to time, where I've updated the campaign with new models and textures, as you guys have already seen. So that's what I'm kind of working on, is just porting all of that into this mod, so it looks as clean as possible, and going through all 20 missions. So there's going to be some minor changes when it comes down to it. The biggest ones will be that all torpedo cruisers, so your Steam Runner, Assimilator, Sujak, and Raptor, they're all going to have the same movement speed. We're going to roughly balance them towards more of the Sujak and Assimilator shields, so your Raptor and Steam Runner will be moving faster, along the same speed as them. They will have similar shielding, and they're going to have a standard torpedo. But we're also going to do that to the Sujak and the Assimilator. So all 4 torpedo cruisers will have a standard firing torpedo that will fire passively. But if you target something manually, they will all fire a tricobalt torpedo. So they will have both. This is exceptionally challenging for some people when you're playing the campaign. I've already tested this map once, and the Assimilators at first just sit there and try to pelt you with tricobalts. So this is going to be fun. The other big balance change is I changed all of your special starships, your Nebula, Diamond, Shadow, and Feklar. They now have battleship physics, so they move faster. They're keeping the same shield ratings. The only offensive change is their weapons fire twice as fast. So the original phaser beam weapon for these ships fired at once every 8 seconds. They will now fire once every 4. The torpedoes used to fire once every 10 seconds. Now they fire once every 5. They're not going to be able to defend themselves that well, but a fleet of them can actually somewhat defend themselves now, versus being completely helpless. So let's get into it. Dark Omens.
Captain's log, Stardate 53551.3. We have been hailing Starbase 612 ever since we received the USS Premonition's warning about the Borg. There has been no response. I fear we might be too late.
Captain, we are in visual range now.
On screen.
Captain, we are receiving a transmission from the Starbase.
Enterprise, thank God that you're here. We've been attacked by the Borg. They've assimilated the crews of every ship in the sector. They're returning from derelict soon. We don't have much time.
It is imperative we re-establish defenses in this sector. We will use the derelicts to our advantage. Number 1, begin preparing away teams. I want all those vessels operational before the Borg return.
This is where it becomes fun.
Status report. Lay in a new course.
Armed and ready.
All sections report. Number 1, prepare an away team.
I do want
All sections
builders.
report.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Status report. Number 1, prepare an away team. Energize.
Just tell me where to go. Follow my lead.
Number 1, prepare an away team. Status report. Make it so. Lay in a new course.
Make more room in the cargo bays. Awaiting new orders. Aye, sir.
That'll get us going.
Armed and ready.
Starfleet, we have a problem. Just tell me where to go. Starfleet,
So,
we have a problem. Returning to base.
the idea is to get all these derelicts going.
Returning to base.
You are not going to end up having...
All sections report. Energize.
Acknowledged.
all of them fully
Prepare the docking
crewed
bays.
in any stretch of the imagination.
Locate the nearest construction facility.
Standing by.
All sections on standby.
But the idea is not to have them crewed.
Acknowledged. That is a logical request.
Station construction commencing.
Acknowledged, Starfleet. Change heading. Awaiting orders.
Armed and ready. All sections on standby.
The idea is more getting all these ships back, and you have stuff that has been basically taken care of.
Station complete.
Armed and ready.
Bring up local star charts.
You go there,
Just tell me where to go.
you go there. That's the last
Acknowledged.
2 starships.
Confirmed, Starfleet.
Literally,
Armed
if
and
you can
ready.
get all of these ships.
Starfleet, we have a problem.
Returning to base.
Are you going to have
Find the nearest shipyard.
a lot of firepower? No.
Station complete.
Are going to at least have a chance.
Acknowledged. That is a logical request. A prudent course of action.
Adjust heading.
Insufficient crew.
Yeah, I figured as
Begin a
much.
sensor scan.
Understood.
All right.
Station complete.
That is a logical request. A prudent course of action.
The good thing is, when it comes
Awaiting
to crew,
orders.
you don't need a lot of crew.
Insufficient crew.
Acknowledged. A prudent course of action.
Insufficient crew.
I don't need any crew.
Station complete.
We'll figure
Armed
that
and
out
ready.
here in a minute.
Armed and ready.
So as you can see, the steam runner's moving around
Captain,
faster.
I'm picking up transwarp signatures, heading this way.
Battle stations.
Status report. Helm.
But the
new
whole premise
course
is it
heading.
has a passive torpedo
Alter
now,
course.
along with its
All
striker
sections
ball.
on standby.
A prudent course of action. A
All
prudent
right.
course of action.
Here come the Borg.
Station construction commencing. Enemy engaged.
There we go.
Station complete.
All work crews report to station.
Need to get a
Proceed.
minor defense over here.
Station complete.
Here. You
Find the
repair.
nearest shipyard.
Acknowledged, Starfleet. Awaiting orders.
All right.
Set
You
a course for the
repair.
nearest repair facility. Standing by.
Acknowledged. That is a logical request.
All right. And
Station construction
I'm
commencing.
trying to work around the resources here without using the show me the money cheat code. So I am trying here today. At least for a little bit. I know eventually I'm going to have to probably use it. One change I am
Station
going to
complete.
look at, guys and gals, is probably give the temporary moons more dilithium. So instead of 20,000, they'll probably get 40,000.
All work crews report to station. Confirmed, Starfleet.
All right.
Acknowledged.
Just tell me where to go.
Here, you scout it out.
Standing by.
All sections on standby.
The good thing is turret defense doesn't cost any crew, so we can let that build up, get the research station, so we can have some chain reaction pulsars, the antimatter mines.
Station complete.
All work crews report to station.
Literally
Confirmed,
doing this
Starfleet.
because depending on the AI,
Station construction commencing.
they will come up here. Normally it's just a frontal assault, but they will from occasion, time to time they will come up here. I do need to build up because I think it's a timed event. Eventually they will throw 2 Defiants, 2 Akiras, and a Nebula class against me.
Station complete.
All work crews report to station.
Alright, let's get this bad boy going.
Confirmed, Starfleet.
Another new station, and we're going to change the pods. Your research pods, I'm going to basically make them invisible. They look a little janky on the new stations I put in here. So
Station construction commencing.
I'll just basically make them invisible. You don't really need to see them. They'll still be targetable by the enemy, but not visible, per se.
All work crews report to station.
Starship construction commencing.
There we go. Get one more.
Status report. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
We'll get 2 going. Alright.
Starship complete.
The idea is this is probably going to be the last one that I record.
Entering coordinates.
And I'm trying to phase
Starship
these along
complete.
so that I can...
Station complete.
Here. Mine.
You got it.
Scout.
That's affirmative.
But I'm planning them out so that hopefully by the time you're seeing this mission, we're most of the way done with the campaign. Everything's working just fine. And then I might record maybe the Alpha and the Omega Part 2, the finale of this, and just leave everything else open for you guys to explore the new looks and the slight changes to the balance. Because at that point, it's literally just going to be a little bit of polish if you're seeing the final mission.
Starship complete.
It's a little bit of polish, and then it's ready for
Will
you
do.
guys. So, because honestly, after this mission, after this mod, I'm going to be looking at writing a new EAS scenario, and then the next mod, Remaster, which I don't even think is going to be a heavy remaster. It's maybe the lightest remaster there is based on what was already in there. And we'll talk about that when we get there. But I've got that one and maybe 2 others that I want to do. Just so I can have like a top 4 or top 5 mods of my favorites that are remastered. Plus I've got Future Tense out there in February, which that was an undertaking, to say the least, to bring that from the dead and get it released, but I'm proud of it. Let's see. That'll bring in the dilithium. Okay. Big thing is crew.
Acknowledged.
Could build another star base. Bring a crew even faster, but I gotta sacrifice 2,000 dilithium and 800 crew to do it. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Armed and ready.
What did I tell
Adjust
you guys?
heading. Armed and ready.
Station is under attack.
So that's what I was talking
New
about.
course heading.
AI will build 2 of those assimilators in this map. Both of them can fire tricobalts.
Begin a sensor scan.
Get a repair on.
Helm, new course heading.
Bring up local star charts.
Starship construction commencing.
Alright, I'm gonna do 1 show me the money. My scouts are eventually gonna find the Borg. They're right here.
Captain, I'm picking up Federation warp signatures heading towards us.
Starfleet could not have responded to our message so fast. Go to red alert. Those are Borg power nodes. They must have assimilated those ships. Alert all vessels.
There they are. Of course, the scouts. Here you guys.
Alter course.
All work crews report to station. That is a logical request.
There's the Defiant classes.
Station construction commencing. Starship complete.
Alright.
Standing by.
Station complete.
That is a logical request.
That's why I say balance has changed a little bit. And quite honestly, it'll be a good challenge for anyone that downloads the mod. Can you complete the campaign without using the Show Me the Money code for extra dilithium? That's the only code that I know for this game. I don't
Station
know.
No doubt the Borg
complete.
have established an outpost in this area. We must find it and destroy it.
I don't know of any code that gives you extra crew or officers. other
Starship
than
complete.
building star bases and researching officer upgrades. So that's the only thing I'm using really is dilithium. And on some maps you don't have regenerating crew. You have a set amount, which means even if you do this code, you can only build so many ships from a captured shipyard, and then that's it.
Starship complete.
So probably end up being a challenge mode, but it's gonna be fun. All right, let's
Lay
get
in
down
course.
here. Let's get down here and scout.
That is a logical request.
Give the word.
Starship complete.
Begin a sensor scan. Entering coordinates.
Alright. I do apologize for the silence. I'm working on a couple of things in the background. I've got some SQL-coded database I'm slowly working on in the background. I'm trying to do.
Starship complete.
Entering coordinates.
Station complete.
Alright, good.
All work crews report to station. That is a logical request.
Alter course.
Of course you're gonna come down here. Better leave me alone.
Starship complete.
Oh, you're after my little scout.
All work crews report to station.
Station complete.
Confirmed, Starfleet.
Alter course.
Now the question is going to be: I already know I've made some changes here when it comes to,
Starship complete.
you know,
Enemy engaged.
Entering coordinates.
Station complete.
there you go. Go through the nebula, get some shields.
That's affirmative.
Like I already know I've made some
Prepare the
changes,
docking bays.
but would you guys want to see more?
A prudent course of action.
Would you guys want to see more changes when it comes to like maybe the turrets can be built faster, but for a little less shielding? The lithium refinement is faster. You know, just little things. Ooh. Okay, if you can see us a step here, that's actually a pretty good thing.
Prepare the docking bays.
Station complete.
You guys could be
Prepare
distracted.
the docking bays.
That would
Unable
actually
to build.
That is a logical request.
unable to build my butt.
Station construction commencing.
Oh, you're moving over here. All right. But I'm open to that. Just, you know, the next mod I'm working on, I don't plan on making any changes to
Station
the campaign balance or anything other than what was already done by the original creator. So
Starship complete.
this is kind of where I get to have some playtime with it.
Bring up local star charts. Begin a sensor scan.
Acknowledged. Confirmed, Starfleet. Confirmed, Starfleet.
What do you do?
Enemy engaged. Station is under attack.
All work crews report to station.
You think they
Confirmed, Starfleet.
wouldn't do that?
Station construction commencing.
Proceed.
But it's okay.
Alter course.
We're doing this as a first defense wall. Then we're gonna get close.
Station complete.
The first target has to be the assimilators. Now they have tricobalts.
A prudent course of action.
Starship complete.
And as you've already seen, they can use them. So we'll get this going.
Bring up local star charts.
This should give you line of sight into
Starship
most of it.
complete.
Oh, never mind.
Prepare the docking bays. Lay in a course. Proceed. A prudent course of action.
And yes, I'm being a
Starship
little gutsy.
complete. Decommission commencing.
Let's save on some resources.
Prepare the docking bays.
Starship complete. Station complete.
There we go. So, here's the fun bit. They will rebuild all their ships as you blow them up, except for the Diamond. These assimilators stay put. They will simply sit here, pelt you with tricobalts until you get too close, and then they'll hit you with regular torpedoes.
Starship complete.
If they build new ones, those will also move.
All work crews report to station. That is a logical request.
Station construction commencing. Station construction commencing.
And it's kind of why I'm
Decommission commencing.
trying to basically develop a kill zone area I can lead them back into. That way my main fleet, as I'm building it up, all these Defiant classes, thanks to this moon,
Station complete.
which is almost gone.
Station complete.
All work crews report to station.
We can lead the starships
All work
away.
crews report to station. A prudent course of action.
Station construction commencing.
And then they can get pelted with turret
Starship
fire,
complete.
which those will also aggro them. And then they won't fight any of my Defiants, and my Defiants can start blasting through all of this. And you've got like 2 turrets
Station
in here,
complete.
2 sensor platforms, and you've just got a handful of starships they'll build. So
Station complete. Starship complete.
A prudent course of action. Confirmed, Starfleet.
it's not that they can do a lot. It's just that now they're more dangerous.
Make a note in the log.
See?
Starship complete.
It's
Station complete.
not been pretty.
Prepare the docking bays. All work crews report to station.
Battle stations.
Now I'm gonna try and
Starship
take these guys
complete.
on. Get rid of at least one assimilator.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
It's a long shot.
No doubt the Borg have established a battle. We must find and destroy it.
Make a note.
Starship complete.
Battle stations.
Station is under attack.
There we go. Actually, no, I want
Starship complete.
antimatter mines. Alright. Fleet's not looking too shabby.
Alter course.
Back over here.
Starship complete.
Make a note in the log.
You know, that's not
Enemy.
Understood.
Complete.
Stations. Initiate.
Starship complete.
Battle stations. Understood. Battle stations. Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Alright. Keeping our fleet in
Starship
reverse.
complete.
In reserve, I should say.
Understood. Understood.
That's affirmative. That's affirmative.
All sections on standby.
Research commencing.
And for those of you that are eagle-eyed, yes, they are using the same buttons as multiplayer. That's intentional.
Starship complete.
Alter course.
Let's lead this small battle group. Oh, yep.
Starship complete.
All right.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
We have got some battle damage.
Starship complete.
I got the last of the dilithium from this rock.
Okay. So I probably have, what,
Research
2,000?
complete.
2,000 more than what I normally would have?
Status report.
Since I only put the code in once, I would only have about 48 right now. So I'm still within the realm of what I would have naturally, which is good.
Just tell me where to go.
Okay.
Acknowledged. Proceed.
Did not go as well as I hoped.
Acknowledged.
Starship complete.
Change heading.
Enemy engaged.
A prudent course of action.
Station construction commencing. Station construction commencing. Starship complete. Station
We
complete.
have no dilithium.
Decommission commencing. Decommission commencing. Starship complete. Decommission commencing.
That will buy us some extra dilithium. There we go. Those 4 freighters will help.
Change heading.
Prepare the docking bays. That is a logical request.
Station construction commencing.
That is a logical request.
Decommission commencing.
We don't need this sensor platform anymore.
Decommission commencing.
Alright. Honestly,
Enemy engaged. Station is under attack. Starship complete.
Make Reroute power to weapons. Standing by.
Starship complete.
and now.
Make a note in the log. Battle station.
Enemy engaged.
Need to move.
Status report.
Helm, new course heading.
Need to move this
Armed
fleet
and
in
ready.
range. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Find the nearest shipyard.
Get back up there and repair.
Starship complete.
Acknowledge. Battle station. Understood. Understood.
Complete.
Get that shit.
Enemy engaged.
Global star charts.
Starship complete.
Status report. Armed and ready.
Down here.
Entering coordinates. Begin a sensor scan. Just tell me where to go.
Okay, good.
Armed and ready.
Now I can show you the improved steam runner and
Armed and ready.
what you will see from all the torpedo cruisers. So, standard torpedo,
Starship complete. Enemy engaged.
now while it's firing, the ranges are standard, so it's torpedo that it's firing will fire at the same rate that the battleship torpedo would or anything else. It's going to fire at a standard rate. And to try Cobalt's a standard rate, standard damage. It's just adding in an extra torpedo so it can defend itself to some degree. It's a little bit stronger, but not much. I think I balanced it directly to the Sushok. And then it can fly a little bit faster.
Understood.
engaged.
All sectors on standby.
And as you can see, videos are moving faster too.
Status report.
Incoming transmission from Admiral Hawthorne.
On screen.
Picard, I have alerted all ships in the quadrant of the Borg threat. The Enterprise is to escort the premonition to the Mannheim Research Facility for investigation and repairs, then return to Starfleet Command to begin preparing defenses.
Lieutenant, open a channel to the premonition. Captain Deming, we were able to repel the initial Borg attack on Starbase 612.
Thank you, Captain. We may have just given the Federation the chance it needs to survive. I hope it will be enough.
It will have to be.
And off we go. That was Dark Omens, the end of the Federation campaign. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more of the campaign than just those 4 missions and probably the finale, let me know. And while I'm working on other projects and everything, I will play through the enhanced campaign of Orb of Time as I'm making it. Like, comment, subscribe, like I said earlier, if you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all down the road. Stay safe.